Welcome to the Life on Tap podcast, where we help you rediscover your potential so that you feel confident, clear, and independent. Have you inadvertently put yourself last all these years by putting others first, only to wake up in your midlife and find yourself lost in the shuffle? Girl, I have so been there. Let me share with you the lessons I've learned to create a new direction to rediscover yourself. Together, let's go on a journey of mastering your potential, tapping into the power that already exists inside of you. We'll talk confidence, self-care, organization, health and well-being, money mindsets, financial hacks, and how to kick your limiting beliefs to the curb for good. We will find and establish your vision, get crystal clear on it. This is your blueprint, your life untapped. I'm your host, Francine Rivera, lifestyle consultant and certified health coach. I'm also the founder of the Life Untapped coaching system, where you can earn as you learn with our affiliate program. Check it out at thelifeuntapped.com and grab our free mini course, The Guilt-Free Balanced Life, while you are there. Are you ready for your blueprint? Let's dig in. We are continuing our conversation with Linda Potgieter. I just want to say, if you did not listen to last week's episode, part 1, go back, stop this right now. You're going to want to listen to it in order. Go listen to episode 20 before this one. You're going to hear her story and the juicy conversation. We went deep on a few subjects there. And then this episode will make so much more sense. Okay? Ready? Let's continue. So, does it really matter how I'm dressed or if my makeup's done if I'm home all day with the kids, or maybe I don't have kids, or I just work from home situation? Nobody sees me. What's the difference? What would you say to that?
One of my favorite questions. All right. So more and more people are working from home. Here is my response to that. So I work from home. I'm not married. I don't have kids. Let's say, for example, I'm 35 and I work from home by myself. Nobody sees me. What's the point of getting dressed up, right? Well, number one, you just called yourself a nobody, because you do see you. And the way you know this, if you dress according to how you feel, oh, Lord have mercy. How many emotions do we have in 1 hour, never mind one day? So you might be feeling grumpy or down or a little bit lazy, or that is going to show up on your body if that's how you dress according to how you feel. And God sees you. If we are to do all things as unto him, if we are never to be lacking in zeal, if we are indeed a royal priesthood set apart as his nation, what does that look like, right? There's many people who are single and at home alone, but many are not. So your kids see you. If you are a full-time stay-at-home mom, what kind of a picture do your kids see when they look up at you? Are they seeing a tired, haggard, stressed out, overwhelmed mom on the back foot, short on patience and short on presentation? Is that what mom looks like? How are they going to want to be mom one day then? Or are they seeing, I'm not saying we're perfect moms. We all have our days. But if we just get up, we do our hair and makeup, just light makeup, and maybe you don't wear makeup, maybe just a dash of bit of color on your lips or a nice fun pair of earrings, and you are looking ready and set for your day, you know that you're going to have a better day. And then your kids feel better around you. I can't tell you how many women say to me, oh my gosh, since I started making these changes and whatever they've done, whatever we've talked about, my kids respect me more. They listen to me more. They do their chores more. How is that possible? Because there is purpose behind garments. Every position has a uniform, and you get to choose what your uniform is as mom. You might love that boho chic, carefree kind of style. You might be a jeans and t-shirt mom that loves the white tennis shoes and a ponytail in the hair and a dash of hot pink lipstick. We get to choose our own style. But when it comes to working from home, we are told, do not be conformed to this world. And look around you. The world is still in their freaking PJs and in their yoga pants and those old sweaty college t-shirts that have a couple of holes in them and really need to be burned or binned as soon as possible. And so, and here's the influence we have is when we get up and dress up from home and we make just even a small effort, it will encourage us to maybe get onto that Zoom call, to go on video instead of hiding on audio, and smile at someone. And it takes, I can't tell you how many times someone has seen me on a Zoom call and we haven't met, and she has sent me a private message saying, I don't know why you just stood out to me on the Zoom and I'd love to know more about what you do. that literally brings business in, people. That can build you influence, and that can bring, something beautiful to your community. So I don't believe that garments are just there to keep us warm. There is so much power and purpose behind the gift that is fashion. And if we understand that, then there is a whole world of freedom around it.
Yes. And you're definitely treated better when outside in the world. You're treated better when you present yourself better instead of, sweats, messy bun, maybe,
Oh my
that
gosh.
you just
Yeah.
don't get the same respect.
Isn't that interesting? And here's one of the reasons, many reasons why, and social studies will tell you that it's very interesting to go into the research. But one of the reasons why is, if we get a little bit scientific for a minute, Dr. Caroline Leaf, who is a neuroscientist, she teaches on the 7 pathways, the 7 paths that we have to how we learn, right? We hear that some people are kinesthetic and some people are visual and some people are auditory, all of these kind of things. But actually, we all have all 7 of them, and we are all visual. Every single human being on the planet is visual. So from a scientific point of view, when we put something appealing visually in front of someone, that's why marketing and commercials are so successful. When you are appealing in front of somebody, they are drawn to you. So next to that scientific reason is a spiritual reason. The supernatural reason is, hello, look around you. This is not a black and white world. God created a beautiful, abundant, colorful, vibrant world. It's in our DNA to love that. And so when we dress that way, when we present ourselves that way, then people are naturally, spiritually drawn to that. And they don't even know that, but they are drawn to that. Like bee to honey, that is our natural response when we see something beautiful and something well presented.
Right. And it's true. We're not to judge a book by its cover, but it is the first thing that you see and how you react.
Yeah, of course. And so you're 100% right, Francine. You will get treated with more respect. You'll receive invitations. Doors will open to you that never opened before when you present yourself well, when you put your best dressed foot forward. And I'm not talking red carpet, 9-inch heels kind of red carpet ready. I'm just talking about make an effort, get out of those yoga pants and step forward, right? And so, yes, we are not to judge a book by its cover. And alongside that is, first impressions have a lot of influence. So we would be silly not to use the tools around us that are going to bring us opportunities, because life is all about people, right? People bring opportunities, people bring money, people bring business opportunities. And so we need to learn good people skills. So if we learn good people skills and we understand that people are drawn to a positive, beautiful visual message, well, then why would we not present ourselves that way to give them a positive experience of us? And this is where we get to connect the inside with the outside. How, when you and I meet, let's say in that conference room or in the supermarket, right? There are amazing moments of power at the grocery store. And if I dress in a way where I'm passing you, or maybe you dress and I see that you're dressed with a beautiful pair of earrings or a nice necklace, you've got a summer dress on, you've got some cute tennis shoes on, your hair is done nicely, you've got a bit of makeup on, I'm going to instantly assume that you are a strong woman, that you're confident, that you have success in your life, and that you know exactly where you're going. Now look at that assumption in 2 or 3 seconds of me just looking at you. So when we do the work on the inside, that hard work that I spoke about on our spirit of beauty, on our heart, and we connect that with a smart presentation on the outside, I'm telling you, you'll be shocked at how many new people come into your life and the doors that open to you.
Yes. Now, can this be done on a budget? Do you need a huge wardrobe? Do you need a lot of money to do this?
Oh, no, absolutely. One of the most common misconceptions out there is that looking good is expensive, and it is not. I am a rehabilitated shopaholic of many years ago, thanks to my coach and mentor, Danny. But even then, I was never a designer shopper. I was never a high-end shopper. I've got nothing against, Dolce & Gabbana and Prada and Chanel, nothing against them at all, but it's just not my style. I'm also not a low-end thrift store shopper. There's a reason for that as well. I am somewhere in the middle. In London, it's called the High Street. The High Street is where you get the main beautiful hustle and bustle of people. That's where the shopping is. That's where the restaurants are. I'm a high street girl. I'm a Zara girl, H&M. The most I will spend on clothing is, there is a brand I love, Max Azria. So that's BCBG. I think he has a beautiful understanding of the female form. But as far as budget is concerned, you'll be shocked, Francine. I speak with women, obviously, and my clients every single day. And I would say about 85 to 90% of my clients spend far more than I do on clothing. I have a stunning closet, if I say so myself. I open it, I have multiple options. It's organized in a way, and I'm not this natural Excel spreadsheet kind of person, right? I just got a simple organization to my closet where I know I can open it for any time, any day, or any occasion, and I'm going to step out feeling beautiful. And my budget is $120 a month. It has been for years and years and years. The average American woman spends between $200 and $250 a month on shopping. And this is true, right? She still goes shopping, and then she opens up her closet on a regular basis and says, I have nothing to wear. If we take $250 a month over the year, that's $3,000, right? In the last 5 years, that's $15,000, $20,000 on a closet that she still opens and says, I have nothing to wear. So when it comes to money, I am on a mission to put into the hands of my clients the skill that I have learned. And this is great. You know, growing up poor really made me very, very aware of the detail and being frugal. And, you know, make no mistake, when I made a lot of money in my career when I was a young woman, boy, did I spend. I used to eat popcorn for dinner so I could spend on wardrobe. I don't advise that. That's not the way to go. But even I don't need $120 a month, but that's my reward. It's called my fun budget. That is my reward for me being faithful with my money. And sometimes I'll save it up for 2 or 3 months. If I see a gorgeous blazer or a beautiful faux fur jacket, I'm like, man, that is something that I want in my closet, and I will put money aside for it, and I will get it. And so on $50 to $100 a month, you can build a beautiful wardrobe on a budget, customized to your personality, to your location, weather-wise, and to your lifestyle. And, you know, women are often in a hurry to change their wardrobe and to purge and to get it all right. You've been dressing in a way for years and years and years. It's not going to get undone in 48 hours. And so I say to my clients, take this year, take the next 8 to 12 months, and we work out a plan. We do capsule wardrobe training, which is an amazing, powerful tool. And we establish a vision for their personal style. And I'm telling you, it's a beautiful thing to see women, whether they spend, some spend $50. I've got clients who spend $3,000, $4,000. That's not the point. The point is, if I can catch your eye, Francine, you are a beautiful, bold, well-dressed room. If I can catch your eye in a conference room of 1,000 people on $100 a month, then anyone can do it.
My gosh, I can talk to you all day long. I just love listening to your wisdom.
I could listen to your accent all day long, by the way. I love your New York accent. It's just my favorite.
So funny, because I was going to mention how I love your accent. Is there anything else before we go that you think our listeners should know that we haven't asked or haven't asked or spoken about? Any last words?
Well, maybe as a takeaway, let me say this. Style is just a skill. And that's the good news, because you're in the fashion business, whether you like it or not. And I believe that every woman is designed to enjoy and appreciate her spirit of beauty, to have fun with fashion. And if style is just a skill, if I can learn it, then so can you. And so I'd like to, well, you know what, Francine, I'd like to make an offer to one of your guests listening. And this is entirely for you to choose who that might be. A great starting point might be my book. It's called Spirit of Beauty. It's a big, thick, glossy, kind of like Vogue fashion magazine looking book, but it is titled Where Faith, Fashion, and Freedom Collide. It's got 365 pages of beautiful, practical how-tos, mixing and matching the capsule wardrobe. I'd love to gift that to someone. It sells for $139. And if they just pay for the shipping, I'm very happy to gift that to someone. And if there's anyone in your audience, Francine, who really feels like she wants to have a conversation and an obligation-free exploratory chat, just in terms of what is this all about, what does it cost, what does it look like, then they're so welcome to go to www.lindapage, that's PAIGE.com. There is a video case study there they can have a look at. It shows the common pitfalls that women fall into and some of the solutions that they can apply. And they're so welcome to book a call with me. And in a few minutes on the phone, we can establish together whether or not my coaching program is right for them. And if not, I have often referred people on to do other things or to other places, because it is a beautiful thing to work with a woman who is ready to make change. We lose ourselves along the way sometimes, taking care of other people. We wait for the wait, we dress down, we blend into the background, and this is not our design. And so if there's anyone who's ready to talk about making changes and stepping up and out and being that bold light on a hill, I'd be so happy to take a call.
Yeah, you are going to want to take that call, trust me. But you also have a private Facebook group called Dress to Connect. You give awesome advice in there, and I'm going to put the link in the show notes so you guys can have access to Linda and talk to her. And regarding the book, that is an awesome offer. I have the book. I can tell you it is a wealth of information. And how we're going to choose, I guess, because you said you're going to give away one book to the listener who just paid the shipping. What I'll do is if you guys take a screenshot of this podcast, share it on social media, tag me, and then I will put your name into a raffle to get that book from Linda. That is a very generous offer. Thank you.
Oh, that's awesome. And, I'll probably end with this and a massive thank you, Francine, for the invitation and for trusting me with your beautiful audience. There are a few things that boost confidence. And if you have listeners who are looking for a boost of confidence, one of the quickest ways to boost your confidence is new skills, because new skills produces new value and the marketplace pays for and appreciates value. So whether that's style or whether that's something else, you're so welcome in our Dress to Connect group. It's free. And I give at least half an hour of my day, of my time there at no cost to give you free tips and tricks. We have free webinars. And if you just learn slowly but steadily, but it's surely, the secrets and the beautiful steps to personal style, your confidence will start going up. And confidence, by the way, is rooted in the Latin word fidere, which means trust. So if you just make the decision to trust today, remember it's Tuesday, if you choose to start trusting yourself and that you can learn things, that you can step out there and live a bold and confident life, then you will open your mind and your heart and your eyes to new skills, and that will boost up your confidence.
Yes. Oh my gosh, Linda, thank you so much.
Thank you, Francine. It's always a pleasure talking to you and listening to your beautiful accent. And I'm so glad that you and I get to do some life in this season. And thank you for being that woman, by the way, who came to me in that ballroom, because many don't. And it blessed me that you came to me and that you introduced yourself, because there are many who will stay where they are and not come and say hi. And I go and say hi to strangers every single day in any place that I'm at. And it really blessed me that you did that. I appreciate that.
Thank you. You're welcome. I'm glad I did. Thanks so much for listening. But before you go, if you found value in today's show, I would love it if you would take a screenshot of this episode and share it with others on social media. And be sure to hit that subscribe button and head on over to iTunes or wherever you listen to rate and leave a review. It is how we can empower, educate, and shift how others visualize their lives. Until next time, my friend, remember to live a life untapped. You are worth it.